Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me on this afternoon on an impromptu catch-up series. Just trying to play a little bit of catch-up here this evening. I don't even have my other tablet here in front of me to even check the time at the moment. Let's see. Well, I do know it's Tuesday afternoon. Let's just start there. We're going to give a couple minutes for maybe some people to get this notification that we're live here in hopes that we can get a little bit more participation. And I know as the group continues to grow, that we will get more participation. But really what I wanted to do was play around a little bit with the time. I wanted to go in here and select a different time frame in the afternoon for about a week, just to see, how things would play out and see, how this may work with our schedule a little bit more. So, my name is Martina Britt Yelverton. I am a branding specialist, a health advocate, and a wealth builder with three passions that I have. My first and foremost passion is graphic and web design, branding, helping people, who may not have a vision for where they want to take their particular entity, ministry, or individual brand. They may not have an idea about how to do an upgrade for what they may currently have in place, and I help with that. I assist people with going from their everyday face to their professional face as far as their presence on the web, in print, and even on social media. I am a health advocate where I am a director with a company called Total Life Changes, and basically we have health products. We want to show you how to improve your health, improve, different areas of your life, some things you may be battling, whether it's weight, whether it's just some health issues that you would like a little bit of assistance with. We don't make any medical claims, but we do have testimonies, and we do share stories where people are being brought out of certain ailments that are plaguing their body. And then I am a wealth builder with a company called My Econ, where you can find more information out about that at 2educateyou.com, and that's 2 the number 2 educate you the letter u.com, and teaching people how to expand upon the money that they already make. If you're working a 9-to-5 and you're already getting an income on a weekly or a monthly basis, there's a way for you to get more money in your check, and we'd like to educate you on how to do that. The IRS will actually pay you to run a home-based business. That's the second avenue of it if you're interested in that. And then it also teaches you how to handle debt elimination, asset acclimation, all other kind of things. So there are, between these three entities that I am truly passionate about, this is my trifecta, this is what I love to do, and this is what I choose to do to educate people. So welcome to the community here in Facebook called Learn, Lead, and Level Up, and my hope is that you will learn things, that you will learn to lead with those things, and then the things that you have learn to lead with, that you will then level up your life as well as the lives that are connected to you. So on this 30 days, 30 ways to self-improvement, we've gone through a couple of days here. In day 1, we learned to take time for you. You can find that video here on the web. In day 2, we created daily me time. And you can find that video out here as well. In day 3, we wanted you to understand how to be dedicated to your personal time now. In day 4, we wanted you to let others know that you are serious about your personal time so that you could commit to it and that they could learn how to submit to what you have put in place and fall in line. Whether it's your children, your husband, your friends, family, even your job. Okay? And then on day 5, we wanted you to understand how to do a better job starting out your day. Okay? In day 6, we wanted you to start a gratitude journal so that you could begin to document and release. So document for your look back and release for your moving forward. Okay? In day 7, we wanted you to understand that you should do this randomly. You don't have to sit down and set aside a specific time of the day just to journal. You just need to make sure that you make it a practice and do it randomly. Okay? So that's getting you caught up on the first week, and hopefully you've had some time to write that information down here in your journal. And if you do not have the journal to accompany your 30 days, 30 ways to self-improvement, $7 downloaded ebook, please hit me up, leave me a message, because the way that you can get the journal for free is basically by sharing and tagging me in the post that you share the information about our community and about the journal that you were able, and about the ebook that you were able to purchase, and start doing this week with us. So going into day 8, 9, and 10, which is what we're going to talk about today, because we are a little bit behind between the weekend and the workload and Mother's Day. I truly did get behind, and I want to make sure that I keep you guys caught up and that we get right back on track with what we need to do with moving forward. So in day 8, we're discussing how to keep positive people close to you, because your attitude will directly affect your day. So you started your day out good, okay? And if you are being sour and negative, your day will spiral into sour and negativity, okay? So we want you to understand how to keep positive friends, positive situation, positive music, just a positive atmosphere close by and close to you, and reel those things in when you need them, when you need a boost. And don't be ashamed of your bad moods. You really just need to take responsibility that it happened, feel the way you feel about it, and keep moving. Grab a friend, talk about it, and then let it go. I am quick to call up my best friend in Maryland and say, look, I need your ear. And I know she's going through a lot. She knows that I'm going through a lot. And because I do know that she's going through a lot, when I call her, she knows that I must need her. Okay? And the same vice versa. Outside of that, when I call my best cousin and I'm like, look, girl, okay, this is what I just experienced. Help me figure out how to get out of this funk. She's like, boom. She'll listen to me just spit out the negativity, and she'll just go there with me like for a quick second. And she's like, okay, now that we're done with that, let's get up. And that's what you need. You need someone that's going to really help you stay up, get up. They're not going to get down in the trenches and stick and stay with you. So remember to keep the negative people out of your bubble. Trust me, you will never rid yourself of all the negative people in your life. However, some of them being your employers, your coworkers, your family, and sometimes your friend, you have to learn how to keep them at a distance, and when they're enclosing around you and coming around you, you really have to protect your own space. You really have to say, nope, not today. You don't have to let that negativity into your space. You're controlling your own space. You have to make the choice to slowly distance yourself from that, and even though, it is hurtful to the person that is causing the negativity, they may not even be aware that they are causing the negativity. You know what I'm saying? And you just have to be mindful of your space and of your mindset and what's going on with you, and be careful how you verbiage it, okay, how you say it. But you do need to protect your own personal space, okay? You need to keep that negativity away from you, and you have to be mindful that you are in control of you, and only you can respond to that situation for yourself. So even though it may feel negative to them, you really cannot overly concern yourself with that particular aspect, because you have to be in control of your own space, of your own mindset, of your own responses. You know what I'm saying? And you have to also think about this. If that is a negative situation and you respond negatively to it, you've made that situation worse. Okay? So you're also distancing yourself, because you want to make sure that you don't not only make that situation worse, but that you protect your particular responses to it and not make it worse for yourself, as well as not make it worse for the other individual. Okay? So you really have to understand how to keep that away from you, and know that that negativity or their negativity, it doesn't have anything to do with you. It's their stuff. So don't own it for yourself. You've made the choice to distance yourself from that, leave that where it is, and move on. Keep your positive attitude, keep your positivity, and keep it moving. Okay? So moving into the information for today, getting ourselves back on track, day 10, you want to choose your filters wisely. Okay? And in choosing your filters wisely, think about it. If you read negative stories, watch the really, really grimy, should not, really want to be involved in it news, get involved in a lot of gossip, you're most likely to end up with negative thoughts. Hey, Tawana. Let's see. We have a question, guys. Pardon the interruption. Is it okay not to accept coworker Facebook requests? Yes, because you are choosing your filters wisely. So I would definitely say yes. Number one, because you're in control of your space. And one of the things that you could say to get around that is, you're really not interested in mixing certain businesses with certain pleasures, And as we all know, the original inception of Facebook had more to do with, finding friends, the school people, finding other school people and making friends and being able to communicate long distances and things like that. So it wasn't originally designed for business and for work relations anyway, okay? So when you think about that aspect of it, T, it's like you already know that you can choose who you accept or who you don't accept. They can continue to follow you and you can continue to follow them. You don't have to accept the request. And even if they ask you, it's your choice. It's your finger and that button belongs to you. Choose whether or not you say yes or no. And I myself, I have certain people that I deal with in business that I truly do not accept, as a friend, because there's a lot of personal information that, you just may not want people privy to. It's your choice. It's your page. Oh, you're quite welcome. So, in choosing your filters, just like that, you want to, think about how you want to focus your energy and what you want coming in. And if you have a bad atmosphere in one particular realm, you don't want that coming over into another realm. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to, because you're already having to deal with that particular filter on a regular basis over here in land A, B, and C. Why would you bring that over in land X, Y, and Z? You know what I'm saying? So you have to choose your filters wisely. One of the other things that you have to think about is, even in the books that you read, the music, and even in your social networking, like gossip sites and, things like that, you really have to take responsibility for your own actions and think about, why am I even here reading this? Or why am I even here listening to this? And I'll give you a prime example. When you use soaking music in your home, you are setting the atmosphere for what will and will not go on in the atmosphere of your home. So I myself prefer to listen to the light. And I listen to the light because I don't have to worry about things being said on the light that I don't want the children hearing, repeating, or going into their particular spirits, okay? So what we have found is, for some reason, the light will not come through on the radio the way that it needs to without all the static. Okay, so I ended up going over to Foxy, and it's certain things that Foxy will say and play, and I'm like, oh geez, really? So I'll get the question, so Mom, what's the back door? So Mom, what's the, and I'm like, what in the world? What, I mean, and then I realized it's the music that's playing in the atmosphere that's allowing them to ask questions had they not been able to hear. So that's a filter I don't need, to even have open. You know what I'm saying? So when you think about something like that, you really have to choose wisely and understand that the example that you're setting and the things that you're doing really do affect those that are around you, and you really need to choose that wisely. Pick and choose what will and what won't work, not only for yourself but also for those people, those little people, even those four-legged people that are attached to you, because they're sensitive to things like that and they're paying attention, okay? So that is day 8, 9, and 10. And again, you live and learn. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to do this and on a particular type of platform, but I also wanted to find out whether or not we would get more participation, not just in replay, but in actuality, from people who may want to pop in and say some things. So I figured I'd try it at a different time today. I wanted to do it at 7 o'clock, but I was like, I'm sitting here, I have a break with my work, let me pop in and see what'll happen. That's the thing I love about technology, it's spontaneity, it's all that good stuff. The children are outside running around and playing. I got a minute to breathe. Do what you can when you can. You know, you may have a plan, but you may sometimes have to throw a wrench in the plan to get done what you need to get done. And I knew I was not going into a day 3 without reaching out to the community and saying, how you guys doing? Sorry I missed a day or 2. Here's the information. And then, like I say again, if you'd like to get a copy of the journal that you're looking at on the screen here, definitely reach out to myself and I'll be sure to get you. Let's see if I can get it to go to the page I'd like it to go to right now. There we go. There we go. So give you a chance to, you know, reach out and see what else we got going on. Get in contact with me. Share the post. Share the information. Okay, cool. This was a good time. I'm cooking dinner and can listen. That's awesome. And that's my hope, just to find a better fit. I wanted to try it at noonday for a week. I'm going to try it probably either shortly before or shortly after dinner this week, just to try to see what's a better fit for the communication of or the what is it, the productivity or the type of atmosphere going on with my particular community. So we'll see what works. All right, guys. So again, if you get a chance, go out, find me out here on some of these other platforms and, you know, connect with me. Make sure that you share that we have this community here, that we're doing this 30 days and 30 ways to self-improvement, and see, you know, what it is that we can do to get us further. My name is Martina Britt Yelverton. I am here on the web in so many different platforms. Go out here, find me, connect with me, Twitter, Periscope. And I probably need to remove Catch Me because they just shut it down like a couple of days ago. So I probably need to update this. Facebook, YouTube, Google+, LinkedIn. Find me online at martinabrityelverton.com, and when you find me there, you will be able to find the other information about branding, about health advocacy, about wealth building, and everything else that I'm attached to, and how I enjoy helping people and why I'm doing all of this to leave a legacy. So join Martina on this journey to join our community and learn, lead, and level up. No, I said that backwards. Join Martina on this journey to grab your ebook, but I want you to come over to learn, lead, and level up to join the community. So to your success, guys, and I hope to see you tomorrow evening. Have a great one. Thanks again for joining me, Tawana. Talk with you later.